Leroy Blanding Jr. And I know George Floyd, his murder happened in Minnesota, but we have our very own George Floyd here, which was my brother Leroy Blanding Jr. Now before I get started, let me say this. I called around about the police department here. I asked people what's going on, complaints, and I can say that most of the comments I got back were very good comments. So that tells me that Clarendon County is headed in the right direction. So hats off to the police department here. It would be nice. It would be nice if people in other counties can look at Clarendon County as an example of how police treat the community. So keep doing what you're doing and make a difference. So like I said, we are from here. We're from Manning, South Carolina. We both went to Manning High School. I graduated. I went to Bethune-Cookman College, the best HBCU in the world. Okay, and I am a school teacher in Orlando, Florida. Any educators out here? School teachers? Woo! All right, shout out to you guys. And I also coach basketball there. So I am here today. I do have a son. I'm here for my son, and I'm here for my students. And unfortunately, my brother took a different path for whatever reason. He was arrested at the age of 16, did a year in prison for armed robbery. And at the age of 24, his life was taken by the police. And the police officers, the good ones, I need you guys to start holding the bad cops accountable. Because had the good cops held the bad cops accountable, George Floyd would probably be alive right now. My brother Leroy Blanding Jr. will probably be alive right now. So it is your responsibility, because the bad cops are making the good cops look bad. So it is your responsibility to make sure that you hold these bad cops accountable. So I'm going to take a few minutes and give you a brief summary on what happened. On August 21st in 2000, my brother was in North Carolina, and they sent some, and this does not have to do with Manning Police. This Manning Police were not involved. He was being transported from Greensboro, North Carolina to Sumter, South Carolina. And he was tied up. So I want you guys to see exactly how he was tied up. So I can tell you, but to see it is a little different. So he had handcuffs on, and his handcuffs were connected to a belly chain around his waist, and he had shackles on his ankle. So Karen, try to scratch your head for me, please. Can you? Okay, you can't move. Try to walk. Okay, so I want you guys to see exactly how he was tied up. So during transportation, thank you. During transportation, it is alleged that Leroy grabbed pepper spray from the officer in the back seat, sprayed that officer, jumped out of the car, held the pepper spray up to the officer that got out from the driver's side, told that officer don't move, and ran into the woods. Approximately 30 minutes later, he was found face down dead with his hands, feet still shackled. Alleged cause of death, and this is what some of these investigators do. They pull up your criminal record and they pull up your medical record, just like they did George Floyd, and they try to relate the death on your medical record when we saw George Floyd's murder from the beginning to the end. So they pulled up his medical record, found out that he had a heart murmur as a child, and they blame it on that and said he died of a heart attack. So my brother died at 24. That was not his first run-in with the law. He had plenty, and he ran from the police plenty times. So for them to say he died of a heart attack was a slap in the face to the family. And I need you guys to let these officers know from all over America that we are not going to allow you to just tell us anything about our loved ones. I don't care what the criminal background is. They are not the judge and jury. It is not their responsibility to take the law into their own hands. period. So, I need you guys to, if you have Instagram, follow our story. Go to, on Instagram, it's at Justice for Leroy Blanding. Follow our page. Go to Facebook. On Facebook, it's at Leroy Turbo Blanding Jr. Donate if you can. We are still trying to fight for justice. We are trying to raise enough money to hire another attorney and also hire a private investigator. So if you can, please donate for the cause, because again, we have our own George Floyd here from Manning, South Carolina. So I want you guys to just keep us in prayer, the family in prayer, and continue to make the world a better place. Thank you.
Right.